Hello and welcome back to Sun 73 Tai Chi. Today we'll be moving into move number 57, a complex, rich, rewarding move called fan through the back. But first I want to make sure you've gotten in some good warm-ups, connected with your neck, shoulders, spine, hips, knees, and ankles. You know what I'm talking about. And if not, turn off the video right now and go do the warm-ups. And then let's get started in our Tai Chi flow. Always oriented to a new space or even just a new space in mind. 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Making sure the knees are slightly bent and softened is part of the principle of Sun. Elongating the spine is helped by lifting the pelvic floor lightly. Teeth together, tip of the tongue on the roof of the mouth behind the two front teeth. Arms open, fingers relaxed, pointing down. Breathing in and out of the nose. Quiet, relaxed, and from the belly. We begin Sun 73, moving from still Wu Ji awareness of being to moving in Tai Chi, separating the balance and harmony of yin and yang within ourselves by shifting the weight to the left foot only, so the right toes can turn forward. Centering the weight again, the hands rise. Palm facing palm, compressing chi as the hands get closer at the lower dantian, stepping softly. A little follow step that doesn't come too close. Right palm turns up in time with planting the right foot. No weight on the right foot until we mindfully step towards 3 o'clock to end leisurely Tai Koden. Find that balanced, even stance in the feet for open and close, breathing in, breathing out, not rushing into single whip left, palms facing 12. Right palm turns outward to face 3 o'clock as it rises, then both palms face 12 o'clock. We push directly towards 12 o'clock and the palms turn to face each other again for the mindful breath in where the hands separate, expanding chi at the heart space. And then condensing that energy on exhale, helping heart energy grow. Here we shift sides, siding up our 9 o'clock and stepping out into a left bow stance for brush knee and follow step. Positioning mindfully in the feet as we play the lute. The left toes turn and the palms turn simultaneously there. We step with the right foot as the palms or hands turn. Parry. Stepping directly towards 9 o'clock, punching directly towards 9 o'clock. And embrace the tiger. Push the mountain, but stay at ease. Coming right back to face 12 o'clock for a mindful breath in, expanding energy between the hands at the middle dantian. Breathing out. We may feel that energy grow as we condense it. And moving into brush knee right towards 3 o'clock now. And leisurely Tai Kote. Allowing every joint in the body to open as we relax further and further into our form. Pinky side push, Lining up left foot towards 12, right foot adjusts at shoulder width for another mindful breath in and out of the nose, hands moving in time with the breath. Single whip back to the left. Feel the foot flat. Then an uprooting push to 12 as we shift the weight. No weight on the right foot as it turns in. No weight on the left foot as we pivot on bubbling well for right fist punching towards 9 o'clock. An empty cat stance, looking to 6 o'clock, stepping into left bow stance for repulse, monkey, left. Looking to 12 o'clock, stepping into right bow stance for repulse, monkey, right. Bringing in the empty right foot, it becomes full of our weight, the constant interchange of yin and yang in its various forms. Leisurely Tai Chi. Allowing the joints to open, not creating tension within ourselves with tight muscles. Left foot back to 12 o'clock for another mindful breath. In, hands expanding a little, and breathing out, hands come closer together. Single whip right now with the right foot stepping and leading our uprooting push. Once our whip is open, we reel it back into its anchor point and start our first right side step for wave hands like clouds to the right. 3 times. Left foot comes in just a little, just a shoulder width. And if it's a small space, we might not even step out wide with the right foot. It might be very small. And the left foot comes into shoulder width, not close enough to jeopardize our balance. We feel tall and at ease, taking the third right side step. And our third, wave hands like clouds to the right. All the fingers and the left toes and the belly button orient us towards 130. The right foot steps back and has our weight as the left ball of the foot touches. Left foot turns to 3 as we hold the ball. Right heel comes in a little. Standing on right foot, we turn the ball and expand the hands in toe kick left towards 2 o'clock-ish. Nice and stable on left foot for toe kick right towards 4 o'clock-ish. Turning to face 3 o'clock for the downward punch. Always working within our safety zone of how far is comfortable to sink. Warm-ups help with awareness before we begin. Punching over the right forearm as we step, then the fists open. Right toes are out a little. We pick up the left knee, put that foot down softly and slap the right leg. Put it down softly. Again, always working within our own safe parameters. Touching right, bubbling well. Fist squeeze with the palms up before the fists open. Again, it's up to you if you sink low or just extend a tiny or maybe larger toe kick left towards 10 o'clock before spinning or stepping back around to face 9 o'clock for our heel kick right. And parrying the left hand towards 9 o'clock. hands and foot move in harmony there, parrying the right hand towards 9 o'clock. Our relaxed fists are ready as we punch over left fist over right forearm. And push the mountain, where the left toes orient us to 6 o'clock, and the right toes can just pivot in once we have balance. Breathing in allows the hands to open. Breathing out, the hands come back together. Letting the hands fall like holding a baby on the right hip, we look towards 2 o'clock and step towards 2 o'clock for brush knee, left. And leisurely Tai Chi with the left hand drawing in towards the lower dantian first, then rising up to middle dantian at the heart area, the chest, where it remains at that height. Even as we come here to open and close the left hand around the height of the heart, expanding that energy as we breathe in and condensing as we breathe out. Right foot steps towards 3 o'clock in the uprooting push in our diagonal single whip here. And parting the wild horse's mane, where left hand and foot circle or arc in together, and then the right hand and foot circle or arc in and then out together. We touch the left bubbling well, and then we put the left heel down and scoop up chi, touching right bubbling well for leisurely Tai Chi. A little step towards 3, and then left foot orients us to 12, and right foot joins it for a mindful breath and quiet and easy dantian breathing, followed by single whip left. Turning to open the whip to the right, and then withdrawing our whip to the anchor point, our first left side step towards 9 o'clock, our first wave left. Right foot just to shoulder width, right hand up, waving back to the right. Second left side step, left hand rises as the heel goes down. Second wave left. Right foot in just to shoulder width. Third left side step, ideally with the toes pointing towards 12 o'clock, until here, the right foot turning in towards 10 as the right palm turns up. Coming into our no-named brush knee towards 9 o'clock. And the wiping off of the right arm, settling. And as you know, Golden Rooster stands on first the left leg, covering the right ear. Space between the feet, sinking to the right leg. We cover the left ear and put the foot down softly behind us. In today's lesson, shift the weight to the left foot, turn the right toes in, right palm down, left palm up. You may want to watch this. Step back with the right foot, left palm down, right palm up. Turn to face 9 o'clock, right palm descends on the side of the knee. Left foot towards 9 o'clock, we expand chi at the chest. Left toes, left hand come in. We shift the weight. Right foot steps out towards 3. We expand chi at chest. All of this is fan through the back. So from there, if you're still going, just bring your arms down, relax for a moment. This will be an extensive lesson. So know that if you don't have time for an extensive lesson today, I am going to break it down into 6 different sections, that entire move, fan through the back, so that you can kind of see it from the front. We're going to do it after Golden Rooster, right? So we're going to learn it in 6 sections. So this will be our section 1. This will be our section 2. This will be our section 3. This will be our section 4. Bringing the body to symmetry is 5. And I'm going to teach it so that then stepping with the right foot and hand towards 3 o'clock is the 6th section in fan through the back. So if you don't have time for the whole thing today, perhaps you can join me for the first section in fan through the back. So I've already shown you from the front. You know that that's our 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock. And where we are in our form so far is right here after Golden Rooster stands on one leg. So, section 1, fan through the back. With our feet, we shift the weight to the left foot, turn the body, and let the right toes come in. Pretty simple, right? So here we've got the left toes kind of out to 7, the right toes are towards 9. So the first thing we do with the lower part of the body and fan through the back is shift the weight to the left foot, turn the belly, bring the right foot in. So we just turn as far as we can hold good alignment and feel comfortable. Nose over chest, over navel. That part's fairly simple. So here we are. We just turn in the right foot while turning the body. Let's bring in the hands. So we know that at this point, the left hand is pointing down at the ground, fingers down, palm facing left side. Right thigh. Then we put the left foot down, the left hand comes down. So what do we do with the feet? We shift the weight and we turn in the right toes. As we do, we're going to turn up the left hand. So I'm going to do one hand at a time here. So from Golden Rooster, the right hand's just going to stay there for now. And as we shift the weight, turning in the right foot, the left palm rotates up, like that holding the baby kind of position. You could have a baby's head, baby's body right there. So after Golden Rooster, the left foot, the left hand come down. And then as they take our weight and the right toes turn in, the left palm turns up. But we're also using the right hand in this first section of fan through the back. So we know the right hand is down at this point. So as we're shifting the weight, turning in the right toes, turning left hand, circle up right hand so that it ends right palm over left elbow, like holding the baby. All these various body parts working together. So after fan through the back, shift the weight left, turn left palm up, turn right toes in, turn right palm down. So pretty much all of the weight here is on the left foot, and we're roughly facing, depending on your flexibility, 6 o'clock or maybe even 5:30 in this holding the baby position. We're calling that section 1 of fan through the back. So from Golden Rooster, left hand, left foot down. Shift the weight, turn the body to turn in the right toes and rotate the right palm around. Like we're holding the baby there, right? Hand on the belly. Let's do section 1 2 more times. So from Golden Rooster, stands on one leg, left foot, left hand down. So here we're facing 9 o'clock, but now we're turning from the waist, and even our eyes are going to look behind us towards 6 or maybe 5 o'clock area. One more time. Section 1 of fan through the back. Left hand, left foot down. Shift the weight, turn in right foot, right palm turns down. Now in section 2, the right foot is going to step back towards 9 o'clock on the bubbling well, but the toe will be angled out a little, right? And then we shift our weight to the right foot. So once we're here, after section 1, the right foot steps back with the toe angled out, the heel goes down. Yeah. So we're going to go from Golden Rooster stands on one leg to section 1 of fan through the back, right palm, right toes turn in. And now the right foot steps back with the toe angled and space, shoulder width. In this direction, there's shoulder width between the feet. So, here, the right toe in Golden Rooster stands on one leg. The right toe is roughly towards our 9 o'clock or maybe towards our 9:30 or 10 a little. But then as the weight comes to the left foot, the right toes turn in. So now they're maybe pointing towards 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock. And then as the right foot steps back, the toe is turning out to point towards 10 o'clock, and we will be shifting our weight there. So the footwork at this point is turn the body, stand on the left foot. Step back with the right foot, toes pointed out, turn the body, stand on the right foot. Let's bring in more hands. From Golden Rooster, we put the left foot down, left palm down. Shift the weight, circle up the right palm to face left elbow. Now the right foot's going to step back with the toe out. As it does, we're going to turn, dropping that right hand as we turn. It just comes with us, and the left palm will turn down. The right palm turns up, back here. After section 1, the right palm is down. As we step with the right foot, the left palm kind of taps down on the outside of the knee and the right palm turns up. And we're in this position and it feels very open from the front. It feels very open. The arms are open out to the sides, right palm up, left palm down. The legs are kind of open with the toes pointing in different directions. All of the weight on the right foot. Our first section of fan through the back, section 1, we hold the baby on the left hip. Then the right foot steps back, the right hand kind of brushes over the knee, you could say, while we turn the body, and the left palm turns down. But it doesn't come in the left hand, it stays outside the leg. And the right hand opens up. But we're not stretched out. The elbows are maybe like a hand's length from the body there. So that's section 1 and section 2. After Golden Rooster stands on one leg, comes fan through the back. Where first we kind of roll back and hold the baby on the right leg, left leg. Then the right foot steps behind us a little, we turn the body, left palm turns down, right palm turns up. That's section 2. Now in section 3, we're going to turn back and face 9, pick up the left bubbling well, and as we turn back, now the right palm comes outside the left knee, so that we end with our hands palms down on either side of the knee, touching left bubbling well. So we would go from here to here, or rather from here to touch left bubbling well to here. All right. So from Golden Rooster, section 1, fan through the back. Step back with the right foot, right palm circles around the waist, left palm down, right palm turning up. Then turn back to face 9 o'clock, pick up left foot as right palm comes and kind of pats down in time with left bubbling well touching. So the whole body is now facing 9 o'clock. The hands are slightly off center, more towards our left, around the left knee, and all the weight's on the right foot. From Golden Rooster, section 1, fan through the back, right foot in, then step back with the right foot, turning the waist. It's almost like what turns the right palm up. Now, section 2, right there, section 3, turning back to 9, pick up left bubbling well, touch it lightly with right palm coming down outside of knee. So the fingers are kind of pointing towards 9 o'clock. From Golden Rooster, section 1, fan through the back, right palm down, right toes in. Section 2, right palm up. Section 3, right palm down, touching bubbling well. Let's do that part a couple times. From Golden Rooster. So we turn the whole body so that we're facing like 6 o'clock or maybe even 5 o'clock. In section 2, we turn the whole body. So maybe we're facing 12 o'clock or 11. And then in section 3, we turn the whole body to face 9 o'clock. Section 3, 2 more times. Are you ready? You got this. Fan through the back. Left hand, left foot down. So the left toes are pointing around 7 o'clock. The right toes are coming in. Right toes point out towards 10 o'clock-ish. Now, left bubbling well touches all the weight on the right foot. That's our third section. So we're halfway there. Let's do it one more time to get this first half down. After Golden Rooster, standing on the right leg, we turn the body, feeling stable on left foot. Right foot steps behind just a little. Doesn't have to be big. Right palm's up. That's our second part. And our third part, we're facing 9 o'clock again as the left bubbling well touches. So the feet here in section 4. So we're going to pick up the left foot and position it so that the left heel is right in front of the right heel with the bubbling well facing 9. It may have already been there. It may have already been in the perfect position. But if it's not, if the left foot is open, we're going to pick it up and just move it in front of the right heel. So it's from here, Golden Rooster, to section 1, holding a baby on the left hip. Section 2, nice big open stance. Section 3, now bring in the left foot in front of the right foot. As you do, raise your hands, looking over the left palm, which is facing 9 o'clock, and the right hand is just outside the temple. Just outside the temple. So this is almost, it'd be backwards, right? It's almost drawing a bow, like a bow and arrow. If we were to do that, we would pull back this way. But in this move, the palm is out. The right palm is out at the ear. And we are looking over our left middle finger with no weight on the left bubbling well. So that's our section 4. Let's get there and flow. From Golden Rooster, section 1. Hold a baby on the left hip. Section 2. Open stance on the right foot. Section 3. Pat around the left knee. Section 4. Position the left foot in front of right heel. Draw that bow hand, the right hand back at the temple, looking over the left middle finger. We don't want to lock the left elbow. It may look like it's locked. That's actually locked on me, right? We want to be aware that we don't want it locked out. We want it open. Let's do it 2 more times. Golden Rooster. Then we hold the baby on the left leg. Right foot steps back. Nice open stance. Pat the hands down around the knee. That's section 3. In section 4 of fan through the back, bring in the left bubbling well. Look over the left middle finger, right hand at the head. Then we do something that cannot be seen, but I'll show you. We imagine as we breathe in, expanding chi between the arms. If you have ever shot a bow and arrow, you know there's a lot of tension between these arms. We're putting tension on the bowstring to shoot the arrow. It's that tension that causes the arrow to fly. So we can imagine that level of energy at the chest. As we breathe in, we're creating more energy, pressing on chi between the arms, creating tension there, and then we relax it. And that part you can't really see. So I kind of exaggerate it for you. So it's my right hand so you can see it. We take a moment to just breathe in and feel a light expansion of chi, and that's when we move on to section 5. Let's do it again. From Golden Rooster, stands on one leg, standing on the right leg, so the left hand goes down. It turns up as we turn in the right toes for section 1. Section 2, right toes point at 10 o'clock, right palm up. Standing on right leg. Section 3, facing 9 o'clock, left bubbling well touches, hands on either side of knee. Section 4, position the left foot, draw back the right hand, expand chi at chest. Can't even really see it. One more time, then we will move on. Golden Rooster. Section 1, a fan through the back. Right toes in, right palm down. Turn the whole body. Left palm down, right palm up, section 2. Section 3, turn to face 9 o'clock, left bubbling well touches. Now, section 4, position left foot, open up the hands, expand chi. Now, section 5. There's no weight on the left foot. So we're going to turn it in and create this. A perfectly symmetrical V stance with the toes going in. This is why it's really important to place the left foot in front of the right heel as we open up our kind of bow and arrow stance in our fan through the back. So from that position in part 5, we put down the left heel, we turn in the left toes, and as we do, we turn our whole body to face front and center. And ideally, we have perfect symmetry in our feet, And our whole body is squared up towards our 12 o'clock. And that symmetry below in our feet, we will find in our hands as well. So in section 5, we'll add it in here. We're going to turn in the left toes, and as we do, the left fingers come in to point at the right. So we find ourselves in the end in this very symmetrical position where the feet are in perfect symmetry, pointing in, the hands are in perfect symmetry, pointing in. If in doubt, that's where they are, fingers pointing right at each other, palms to the sky. And of course, you know, if that's not right for your arms, your body, bring them down a little lower. Or maybe let your feet be wider apart if it's too hard on your joints, right? We got to learn to find the sweet spot. But then in time, we can hold that perfect symmetry, and it will feel very nice and opening as a standing meditative posture. Let's get there to the 5th part of fan through the back in flow. So here's our section 1, where we hold the baby on the left hip. Here's our section 2, where the right palm is open, all the weight's on the right foot. Section 3, we're facing 9 o'clock. The hands are outside the left knee. Section 4, we position the left foot. We position the hands. We press on chi in an expansion. In section 5, we turn in the left foot and the left hand, finding this nice, balanced, symmetrical posture. I'm slightly off there. That's why I practice. Better and better every day, better and better. Let's do one more, because there's only one more step. There's only 6 steps in fan through the back. So one more up to section 5. So here we are, golden rooster. Left hand, left foot down. Shift the weight, circle in, right toes, hold the baby on left foot. Then right toes point at 3 o'clock, standing on the right leg with the body open. Section 3, we touch left bubbling well, palms are down. Section 4, position left foot for symmetry, expanding chi at chest. Section 5, turn in left hand and foot. Now in section 6, that's all that's left. We shift the weight to the left foot. Now we're looking to our 3 o'clock. We open up our right toes pointing at 3 o'clock, opening up the right hand so that we're looking over the right middle finger. And again, we do the thing where we can't really see it unless I really exaggerate it, where we breathe in and we imagine creating pressure in energy way between the arms. And that's when we transition into the next move, right after that little expansion that I have to really exaggerate for you to see. But here's me actually doing it. It's more an invisible kind of tension that happens in our intent, and we can feel it pressing on the energy field at our chest. Let's go through the entire fan through the back once, and then I'm going to show you again from the front, and then we'll do it a couple more times. Are you ready? I know you are. Facing 9 o'clock in golden rooster. Left hand and left foot down. Left foot has our weight, so right toes turn in. Step back with the right foot, right palm turns up. Turn and face 9 o'clock, both palms down, all the weight on the right foot. As we position the left foot, press on chi at the chest, breathing in, but don't pause to breathe out. Just keep flowing to section 5, shift the weight, get nice and balanced, look to 3 o'clock, open up a right hand and right foot, expand chi at chest. And that's where we'll close. the 6 parts of fan through the back. After we've come out of, just so you can see it one more time, our golden rooster stands on one leg. Look at the space between the arms and body so you can see a different angle. See the space between the legs. And here we are in section 3. I'm facing my 9 o'clock. Now I'm section 4. Press on Chi. Section 5, find symmetry. Section 6, open to 3 o'clock and press on Chi. Let's do it in our proper position again. So we know if you're following me in class, that's our 12 o'clock. So at this point, as we are in our 4th section, the last section of Student 73, we're facing 9 o'clock. We're ending golden rooster, stands on one leg. And we transition smoothly without a pause into fan through the back. The right foot steps back, the whole body turns, right palm turns up. Return to face 9 o'clock with left bubbling well touching, left foot repositions, creating that intention of pressing on Chi, expanding energy at the chest. Section 5, finding symmetry. Now in the beginning, we may have to look and train ourselves. Still, I sometimes look. And then section 6, towards 3 o'clock, looking over a right middle finger, press on Chi, not locking right elbow. And no weight on right bubbling well there. Let's do one more time. No, let's do 2 more times. The entire fan through the back. So here we are. Standing on the left leg. Standing on the right leg. Touch left bubbling well. Position left foot. In the beginning we may have to look to know, but then eventually we know where the body is in space. Fan through the back now towards 3 o'clock. Feeling very open. No weight on the right foot. One more time. Oh, fan through the back. What is that? What does that mean? Maybe one of you watching the video will know and send me a little clip of how it actually works, because apparently this is a martial art move involved with using a lady's fan, you know, and then you fold it back up. It's some way of using that fan as a weapon. One day I will learn a Tai Chi fan form, but at this point I don't know one, so I'm not quite sure of the martial application. But that's where the name comes from. It's not like a fan, a ceiling fan or something like that. It's like a lady's fan or a gentleman's fan. Gentlemen have them too. When there's no air conditioning, everybody has fan. And how you use it as a weapon. So with that in your mind, as we go through it, it may reveal itself to you, the martial application. But let's get there one more time together. Facing our 9 o'clock, left hand and foot come down. Rolling the whole body, left palm is up here. And then the left palm turns down. The right palm turns up here. Both palms are facing the ground. And then we raise the hands up, expanding or pressing on Chi at chest. Bringing in left foot, there's no weight on it. Then left foot has all of our weight as we open up a right foot and a right hand. So right toes point towards 3 o'clock. Right palm towards 3 o'clock, looking over the middle finger. And the left palm is now the one that's palm out. Left palm out. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. If you'd like to add fan through the back end, through the whole flow, go back to the beginning of the form. I walked you through it in the sequence of the flow. Thanks for joining me. 57, fan through the back. 57, fan through the back. I have salt water coming out of my ear. 57, fan through the back. There's a bunch of salt water coming out of my ear. All right.